Hey friends, so today is the 29th of June 2026, and I thought I'd show you a little bit of my harvest from my wild grown front yard today, and I'll post a picture of what that looks like. It might be a little wild looking to some people, but to me, it's just full of food and medicine. So, here today, I harvested all of this rhubarb. It's almost 8 pounds. I weighed it. Okay. Here I've got some fresh lavender with the buds. Most of them are closed, some of them just beginning to open, which is when it's prime, when you want to use it. And here we have some St. John's wort. So you've probably heard a lot about this one, this herb. Mostly you'd either drink tea or you take it as a medicine. And it is wonderful for pain in the form of oil or a tincture, or you can also take it in a tea. And also, it's been kind of known as an antidepressive. So there's a lot of uses actually. A lot of people use it for pain, which is what I've used it a lot for in the past. And of course, lavender. Everybody knows that lavender is very soothing, relaxing, but also it tastes really great. So both of these work very well on the nervous system and inhibiting pain and promoting relaxation. So there's a lot of medicine in our gardens, people that we don't even realize. And rhubarb, I mean, like, who doesn't like rhubarb? It is the season. And this came from my plant, which I'll also post a couple of pictures of, that I've been carting around with me for over 30 years now. Every time I've moved, I've brought the plant with me. And I got almost 8 pounds today of rhubarb. At the farmer's market the other day, it was selling for, I believe it was $5 for 5 sticks of rhubarb. And at the grocery store, it was selling for $5.99 a pound. And just to give you a little idea of how much is a pound, so this one is, we've got 4 sticks here. Just waiting for my scale to zero. And it is 486 grams, which is over a pound. So right here in my hand is $6 at the grocery store. Isn't that wicked? So anyway, I just thought I'd come and share that with you. And if you're looking to find some ideas of what to do with this, other than taking, for example, your lavender as an anti-anxiety, right? I used to give it to my doggies, my little Daisy, when she'd be all riled up because of a thunderstorm. I'd rub some lavender oil, essential oil, on my hands and just let her smell it. And I'd rub it on her head, and she would calm down in just like a flick of the finger. It was amazing how it works. And also, I have today, the 29th of June, would be 106th birthday of a dear lady, a World War II nurse. Her name is Ida, and I'm going to do a separate post on her to as a tribute to her. But today would be her 106th birthday, and for the past 5 years, I made her a lavender cake. And her first one was at year 100 or 101, and she had never in her 101 years tasted lavender cake before. So that was really something for me. And so each year then I did it, made her one, and she just loved it. Of course, made with organic flour and all healthy, organic, naturally sourced ingredients. And they are wonderful. You can also do them into muffins, like a banana, but instead of banana, but like a lavender loaf bread. Also a lavender lemonade. Yum. Oh, so good. Such a refreshing drink. And as for my St. John's wort, what am I going to do with this? So I am going, oh, back to the lavender. So normally I have in the past dried it and just use it in sachets and also to use in recipes like I just said, my lemonade, my cake, a loaf bread. Um, and but also this year I'm going to be making some lavender oil by a tincture, sorry, an infusion of just putting it in some olive oil and letting it infuse over about 6 to 8 weeks to get the essential oils out of there and to blend in with the olive oil. So then I can use that because I'm running low on a little bottle. I forgot to take it out, but a little bottle of lavender oil that is actually like around the same size of this. This is my rosemary essential oil. My lavender is upstairs or in my purse because I carry it with me everywhere. It's great to put on insect bites, burns, anything like that to really take the sting out and to ease any pain associated with it. But a little bottle like this of essential lavender oil that's therapeutic in nature, you're looking at a good $20 or more for a tiny little bottle that size. So really what I came on to show you today was what you can get and the value of it just from growing some of your own herbs and vegetables and or fruit, because that's what rhubarb is, a fruit. So with 8 pounds of rhubarb, that would be at the grocery store, it would be almost $50. Like, it's crazy, right? That's just from one picking of my plant, and I'm gonna have probably at least two more like this. So like $150 worth of rhubarb. What am I going to do with it? I'm going to do squares. I'm going to do rhubarb crisp. Of course, I've already picked some and made rhubarb jam. I've been using it just like a few sticks at a time, picking them with doing jam and rhubarb upside down cake, which is a Newfoundland recipe that I have. And then I will wash it, cut it up, freeze it. I'll probably give some away to some friends that would like some. And it is just like, it won't go to waste, that's for sure. And my St. John's wort, and I am going to infuse that. I'm drying some. I've got some more that I picked. I'm drying it to make some teas. And just like you can get these medicinal teas, I don't have the St. John's wort one, but like these little teas are like $8, $9 at the health food store for 20 tea bags or so. And so, you know, you can really save on that. And the St. John's wort oil, which like in a tincture like this, which is, sorry, not an oil, but a tincture. It's made with putting some alcohol on it, and you only take a few drops at a time. But this is just a little over 100 ml bottle, and this is like $30 plus tax at the health food store. Or you could get a bigger bottle like that for like $50 to $60. It's a 250 ml bottle. And don't forget, these are organic in the sense that they're not been sprayed, they're grown homegrown, so clean. Also, this is one that I use a lot. This is homeopathic remedy, Hypericum perforatum, which is St. John's wort. And these are little pellets. And I use these, I've used them in the past lots of times for pain, along with arnica, for pain after any type of, for example, I had some foot surgery years ago, and they gave me a prescription for Percocet, I want to say, or Tramadol. And I just used my St. John's wort and arnica homeopathic remedies, and none of the bad side effects that come with all these other meds. And I've used those homeopathics for my doggies as well after tooth extraction or a surgery or whatever, after I brought them home from the vet. So it's really, they work. They work, okay? And so anyway, I just wanted to share that with you and to encourage you, my friends, to get out there and do some growing yourself, harvesting. Like, I didn't even plant St. John's wort, okay? This is a wild herb that just pops up. And I just found it in my garden last year. And then this year, it's in my front garden. It was in my back garden last year, and this year in my front garden. This one I did plant. It's a plant that I've had for many years. But these, like lavender, this little bunch is at the farmer's market the other day was selling for about $20. Just, that's crazy, right? So I mean, I appreciate the prices because yes, it's work to go out and cultivate to bring this in. I didn't do much, honestly. It didn't take much to grow this. It grew on its own. It just, nature took care of it. But to harvest it, it took me this amount here, the better part of 2.5 hours to harvest. Because carefully, right? You got to do it carefully and separate and clean and everything. Keep it clean. So anyway, I just want to share that with you and to know that I've got this produce that I can make food, drink and tea, medicine. It's just incredible. And oh, the leaves of the rhubarb, I just put back down around my rhubarb plant and they will be compost. They will cover the ground around the plant and keep it from being all dry and powdery, which it is right now, because today is 31 Celsius out. And so it was pretty hot harvesting that before lunch today. And it went over lunch into the early afternoon. So it got pretty hot. And I'll post a couple of pictures because the size of some of these rhubarb stalks, like, unbelievable. This is my strawberry rhubarb. It's just so, so good. Anyway, I'd love to hear from you. Are you harvesting any of these plants, or what are you harvesting? I've got more to come from my wild garden and my wild front yard and side yard. My lemon balm is in bloom. My oregano is just taken off. It's incredible. From one little plant, my friend, what you can get from one little plant. And I have given so many away. Guests that come to my B&B, they have lemon balm tea at night, and then they find that they sleep so well with it that I go and I dig up and I make a little potted plant for them to send them on their way. So if you have any questions about any of these wonderful plants, or you like to share some of your own experience, we'd love to hear from you. So please post. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, I am off to get my tea, and I will talk soon for another video. Take care.